Hello everyone, this is Walter from Unlimited, and I'm here for a quick little video because there has been a lot of talk since last night's SmackDown, which I apologize for not being up for the Raw SmackDown recap. Bret was at a hockey game, so didn't have the full crew for it. But last night on SmackDown, events happened, and I'm going to focus on one specifically here. And I'm going to preface the entire thing with saying this, and this is going to be the title of the video. Asuka will be fine. Now, do I like that she lost the SmackDown Women's title to Charlotte randomly, unannounced? No, I don't. But here's the thing. We need to keep in perspective. That has to be the key. Perspective. Why did they do this? What do they do with this? What do they do next? We don't know any of that, yet everyone is still jumping on the case like this is something that we know how it's turned out. We know how it's going to turn out. We know exactly what's going to happen. We know exactly the path it's going. We don't. But everyone thinks that she's buried. And that is the most overused, misused, and quite frankly dumb term when the smarts use it. They think buried means you lose. They think buried means when they lose to someone that they don't like. No, buried means you lose, you're made to look like crap, and you never recover. Asuka is not buried. She was not buried against Charlotte last year. She was not buried against Carmella last year. She will be fine. All we need to do is see this through to the end. And the end very well could be, hey, add Asuka to the main event. Oh, everyone would love that, wouldn't they? It could be Pay-Per-View Mania. Charlotte, Becky, Asuka, triple threat. That sounds pretty awesome. But no one seems to be looking past the immediacy of this. No one can see past the bridge of their nose. All they can see is the here and now, and that Asuka lost when she probably shouldn't have, and that she's not going to be defending the title at WrestleMania, when what we need to do is see where this goes. This is not about the short term. This is all about the long term. Yes, I know WWE doesn't usually think in the long term, but we can. And the long term could give us a lot of possibilities with this, though they didn't execute it right. It could give us Asuka in the main event, like I said. Now that would be incredible. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's a possibility. And this is the only logic I can see in this is they didn't want to bury the SmackDown Women's title underneath the Raw Women's title. So they sacrificed having Asuka with a one-on-one match to avoid it being overshadowed by the main event, which is Charlotte Ronda Becky. We have to keep things in mind that maybe you're not thinking of because you're just reacting, going on Twitter and smashing your keyboard into 1,000 pieces, thinking that the world is fucking over. It's not. Asuka will be fine. Stop with this reactionary BS and putting that on blast, putting that in public. Yeah, was I upset at first? Yes. But then I calm down, look at it, and I think, hey, I'm not saying I like this, but it could make sense in the long run. Everyone else, they're putting it all over Twitter. They're putting it all over YouTube. Everywhere I go, it's Asuka deserves better. Asuka's buried. The SmackDown Women's division deserves better. The 4 Horsewomen are the worst now, and having them have a moment at Mania would be the most disgusting thing, apparently, and Charlotte's untalented when she's quite frankly the most talented woman they have on the women's roster. You all have to just slow down and look at the big picture. And the big picture is women are going to be given a lot bigger scale. It was one time something had to be sacrificed to avoid the SmackDown Women's title looking vastly inferior to the Raw Women's title. One. And I guarantee every single one of you, that by SummerSlam, Asuka will have the title again. Asuka will have gotten win or wins over Charlotte. And we're all forgetting this one thing. You complain about Asuka being buried and Asuka being made to look like crap. Who is the only person to have pinned Becky Lynch or pinned or submitted Becky Lynch since SummerSlam? That's right. It's Asuka. Asuka's the only woman they have had enough faith in to give a win over Becky at all since SummerSlam. But does that matter to any of you? It doesn't matter at all. Because all you see is the here and now. The right now. The in this moment. You have to look beyond that. Look to what history books say and look to what the future could be. And you could really see some possibilities here. And you'll really see that this is just a blip in the radar for Asuka. And I'm going to get a lot of crap for that. But this loss is a blip in the radar. Losing to the best women's wrestler on the roster is not a burial, does not doom you to eternally facing Mandy Rose for forever. She will be fine. Everything will be fine. Alright, that's what I have to say on that issue. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. What do you think of the situation? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I make good points? Let me know in the comment section below. Follow us on Twitter at Unlimited1. Follow me on Twitter at Waltman89. Both the links will be down in the description box below. Until next time, I will talk to you all later.